Every night, you tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. You promise you'll put the screen down, be more focused, and do the hard work. But then tomorrow comes, the screen lights up, and you find yourself trapped in the exact same place. If you think your problem is laziness, you are blaming the wrong thing. Your biology has been systematically trained to bypass meaningful work and chase rapid, effortless pleasure instead. Dopamine doesn't create happiness. It creates the evolutionary drive to pursue things. Thousands of years ago, this neurochemical loop pushed humans to hunt and survive. Today, the hunt is gone. With effortless entertainment, the dopamine loop fires faster and harder, completely flooding your system. When your brain adapts to this relentless flood of quick hits, a severe baseline shift occurs. This is dopamine overstimulation. When your baseline is this high, the quiet pace of normal life starts to feel unbearable. Reading a book feels agonizing, and working on a single task becomes physically uncomfortable. If you try to fix this by gritting your teeth and trying harder, you will fail. Until you correct the biological hijacking that's occurred, relying on willpower is a losing game, and your time and energy will silently drain away. This gauge tracks your current dopamine baseline, and right now it's pinned in the red. The goal of a dopamine detox protocol is not to eliminate this chemical entirely. You need it to take action. The goal is to bring your brain's expectation of extreme excitement back down to a natural, stable center. Step 1 is identifying your dopamine leaks. You need to take a few minutes to conduct a brutally honest audit of the automatic daily habits that drain your focus. Write down the specific actions that pull you in without you even realizing it. Note the hours lost to short videos, the repetitive gaming loops, and the times you reach for junk food simply because your hands are idle. Once you see the leaks clearly, you initiate step 2, a 24-hour hard reset. Pick one full day to completely cut off all non-essential stimulation. No social media, no entertainment, and absolutely no random phone use. You only execute what is strictly necessary. Because your brain is not used to the silence, the psychological pushback will be intense. You are going to feel restless. You will be overwhelmingly bored, and you may even experience a sharp spike in anxiety. Do not react to those feelings. That severe discomfort is exactly what you are looking for. It means the constant stimulation is clearing your system, and the physical friction of healing your dependency has finally started. Now you rebuild. Step 3 is to replace rather than simply remove. If you only delete bad habits, your brain will scramble to fill the void with more easy pleasure. You must deliberately swap those empty hours with low stimulation actions, like reading, taking a walk, or writing your thoughts down. Step 4 targets the most vulnerable part of your routine. You have to enforce low dopamine mornings. When you wake up and instantly look at a screen, you fracture your attention before the day even begins. Keep the phone completely away for the first hour. By giving your mind the space to wake up slowly, you establish a quiet, intentional baseline. That single calm hour keeps your stress levels low, making the rest of your day significantly easier to control. Step 5 requires a tactical shift. This flowchart illustrates a transition from the old cycle of instant gratification to a far more sustainable model of delay rather than denial. Stop telling yourself you will never use social media again. Instead, set a hard rule that you will use it, but only after your core work is complete. That tiny mental pivot stops the internal fight against your own brain. By completing the work and then fulfilling the delayed promise without guilt, the reward actually reinforces your productivity. Discipline starts to build organically, without feeling heavy or stressful. Which leads to step 6, treat focus exactly like a muscle. You wouldn't walk into a gym and try to lift a massive weight on day 1. You train progressively. Focus requires the exact same approach. Begin with a simple 25-minute block of deep work. Eliminate every digital distraction, lock your attention onto a single task, and push through. Once the timer ends, take a true physical break to breathe and reset before starting again. Layer by layer, these rehabilitated habits pull your brain out of its passive consumption state. They clear the chemical static, giving you back the capacity to execute deep, active work. Right now, there are two versions of your future actively playing out. One version keeps scrolling, wastes the next 5 years, and looks back with a crushing sense of regret. The other version decides to take control today, starts small, and systematically builds a life to be proud of. Making ambitious plans and feeling briefly motivated by a video means absolutely nothing if you don't step away from the screen and take immediate action. Your life is not built in one massive moment of sudden inspiration. It is constructed entirely by the quiet, mundane, compounding choices you make with your attention every single day. The choice of which path to take is sitting right in front of you. But understand this: if you do not actively choose to direct your focus right now, some algorithm will gladly direct your future for you.